including Naomi Flood and Tara Coleman, who is the daughter of Craig Coleman, the Rabbitohs player.
She is.
Away we go, and there is Naomi Flood. She has won the Iron Woman Series previously, but she's moved into the Olympic domain now, Guy Leach.
She hasn't been doing any swimming or board paddling. It's been kayaking and surfski, and that's it. So that will give her an advantage in this event. She's already won the Tapland relay for Manly, and on top of that, she's had a second in the open belt that we saw yesterday. So she's a fantastic athlete.
Surprising, because she hasn't done a lot of swimming work, but shows the fitness that she's gained from kayak paddling. She is so strong.
Brodie Moyer looks like she's leading them out well in the green and black ski. And at the top of our screen, you can see Naomi Flood. She's the furthest competitor north on the beach.
She'll just bump over a little bit of swell here. She jumps over, you'll see there, and there's Flood going into the white water. There's about 5 competitors as we see. Moyer driving her ski over the swell, and they're trying to get off that bank. And we see over this side, over on the bottom of the screen, that is Naomi Flood. She's pulled a big lead on the field.
Yeah, she deviated north, really quite visibly deviated north, just to miss a couple of the bumps.
Good technique there, real big twist going on. She'll get to that first turn with a couple of ski lengths lead, and is that enough? The conditions today, 3 to 4 foot, not massive, and certainly with that sort of lead, she's in great shape.
But in terms of handling the craft, given that she has been doing kayak paddling and this has been the thing she's focused on, in terms of handling the craft in some bumpy conditions, she's going to go all right, isn't she?
That's right. And Trev, talking about bumpy conditions, how's it looking out there?
Mate, it's actually super smooth at the moment. It's like there's a light little bump across it. There's not the wind. Because it's a little bit smoother, she's really able to get the technique on. I was watching the set come through that hit the back break, and it was amazing because all of a sudden I saw Naomi deviate 45 degrees to my left, or to my right, actually, to her left, get around the corner of that wave and then fly back out the back. If she can pull this off, she's very loved on the beach, Naomi Flood, an absolute character, and it would be fantastic for her to win this. Also in this field, who's now sitting in about 9th spot, is Bernadette Wallace, the sister of Olympic gold medalist Ken Wallace. So it's a pretty damn good field.
Beautifully done, Trevor. You can have a look at the lead there that Naomi Flood has built up. It looks like in the back of the pack, Liz Plumes is in there. Joanna Baxter is in there as well. Fleming and Scott. And it looks like she's just trying to get on the front. A few of these little sneaky ones,
Well, she's on the swells now. She's driving hard. The rating always goes up, so she'll miss this one, but there's a little bump behind her. If she gets on this bump behind her and can hold this swell that turns into a wave, that's the game. There's the gold medal.
Yeah,
this is the race right here. Tell us about the technique, Guy, because...
Well, she'll bottom out here. See, the nose will just drive, and now she's got to paddle. She's got to go hard now and get in front of the white water, keep the ski straight. So she braces herself. It'll fill up into the hole now, and then she's going to go, Nicole, again down the next wave.
Yeah, she's looking back to make sure that nobody else is on a runner, just to make sure that she's actually got the lead position, which is really good tactics. But the head staying very still, making sure that she's holding on to this nicely. And she's on it again.
Here it goes. She's got to rate again because the wave's about to break behind. There's the white water. It engulfs the back of the ski, and she's near the finish line. Smiles are going up because she knows that she's going to win.
Well, this has been a perfect performance by Naomi Flood. You can see the judging tower there. It is what they call a wet finish, and that is an absolute shellacking, Naomi Flood. That is a picture-perfect race with Plumers battling away in the back. It looks like we've lost a competitor. That'll open up for Plumers, and Joanna Baxter is in the mix as well. But
these girls have to race their skis over the line. They've got to hang on, Howie, to their skis and push it over the line for 3rd place. Anything could happen here because there's skis everywhere.
Merrifield looks like she's come off, so you need to be in contact. You have to have your ski and your paddle crossing the line. This is no concerns for Naomi Flood, though, because she's down on the beach. As the other girls are battling out for 3rd position at this stage, trying to get across the line. Merrifield, the girls are paddling over at this stage. Plumers looks like she took 2nd position, but it was all about Naomi Flood on the beach. You will not see a better performed race than that. Naomi Flood in 1st position by a long way in front of Elizabeth Plumers, Joanne Baxter. Well done to Tara Coleman, Buse and Scott round out the top 6. Then the 3-time Coolangatta Gold champion Alicia Minogue, Kenny, and the wonderful swimmer Creedy. But down on the beach, a wonderful performance by our champion Naomi Flood.
Naomi, such a solid win there. You broke away on the way out and just never looked back.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about being on the northern end, but I just I went heaps far left just to I was sideways going around that little wave and just hoping that, unfortunately, the girls would get hit to the south. So I'm wrapped with that. It's yeah, I won in 2007, and it's always really tough here at Currawa, but to come away with a win in the conditions that we've had, and yeah, I'm wrapped. That's awesome.
Good on you. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome indeed. They love her on the beach, the girl they call Floody. What a perfect day on the Gold Coast. Karawa Beach is absolutely perfect today. 26.2 degrees. Trevor Henry's telling me out there at the moment. It is a glorious day, and I can't wait till we get done and hit the surf, Nicole.
Well, here's the open single ski for men, the start list, and there's some competitors in here with some great results previous. Who's going to be the champion? Well, you like Murray Stewart.
Peter Scott as well. Peter
Not
Scott's
just because he's from Manly as
he's
well.
one of the favourites as well. Look for him. Also, you'll see over the page, we've got Sarson from Trig Island and WA. He's been good all weekend. He won the double ski earlier in the day, and he went out hard in the ski relay. So look for him off the break, because he will go out like 100 miles an hour.
So in the water, waiting for a fair and even start.
Sarson in the white and red ski, and away they go at that stage. Looks like Murray Stewart, a young man who has got a massive future in this sport, may even follow Kenny Wallace's footsteps.
I've been watching him. He's been in my club for a long time, and he's come from strength to strength. He's the current K1 Australian champion, beat Kenny Wallace only a couple of weeks ago in the Australian kayak titles. He will do very well today. He will figure in the medals, no doubt. But look for Sarson. There's Sarson at the top of the screen on the black ski. He is flying out off the break. He'll hit the white water right now, and he's going 100 miles an hour.
I'll spread right along the beach. Nothing really in it at the moment. Is that Trig Island, that cap? That is Brendan Sarson that you're talking about, but I think I saw the Evoca green cap in there as well, and that probably will be Lachlan Tame.
He's a great competitor. He's a youngster who's won many junior titles. He's in the under-23 Australian kayaking team, and he's someone that could figure very well in this race.
It looks like Lachlan Tame on the black ski there, and Sarson beside him. They've opened out a nice little gap on the field, but Lachlan Tame, he's a very, very nice performer, former under-19 national champion, so he's moving his way up now to try and tackle the big boys. Absolutely perfect conditions to be out there.
And right now, a really good chance for them to get into their stroke rate, get into their technique that they need to. Trevor, it's a good opportunity right now, flat conditions, getting into that stroke rate.
You really can see it actually from where I'm side by side with them, and what they're doing is really rotating well. So Lachlan Tame looks fantastic. He's got a big future ahead of him. Also Murray Stewart, you can really see it in him in third place, but that is Brendan Sarson in second, and those three are looking pretty good. The rest of the field following behind, but perfect water for ski paddling. They're really, really digging deep on the strokes. They're slowing up a little as they go around the cans here. As you push on that right-hand rudder, it actually pushes the rudder a little sideways, takes the speed off. Now they've got to put the power back in, put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, and once those the tail of the ski comes up with the runs behind it, they've got to fly home and try and get on that first wave. But Lachlan Tame looking good.
Well, it's a race where you get the most competitors will start at the start of the week, and they go through round after round after round to knock down to this 16. Kenny Wallace was through the first round into the second round, went off to a kayaking event and didn't get back in time for the second round. So that's why Kenny Wallace isn't in this race.
Well, of course, he's still keeping his Olympic ambitions going as well, Kenny Wallace, for London 2012, and why not when he won gold in Beijing 2008.
Well, Howard, here it goes. Here's the swell, and this will decide the placings right now. We've got one on a wave. We've got a couple other pushing down as well.
Sarson looked like he was trying to get onto that wave. There is Lachlan Tame, and Sarson has paddled onto the back of that wave and snuck his way on. That was excellent work.
Yeah, good piece of surfing. Now it'll come down to this wet finish, just what these two can do. Sarson on the outside, Tame on the inside, and it's about trying to control your ski, keeping it straight and knowing when to go. So they won't go now. They're going downhill, down on the wave. It'll level out and they'll start rating.
And no mistakes. No mistakes now.
Keep the nose of the ski straight, and now they've got to drive.
Sarson does that beautifully, as Leachy said. It is a wet finish. Sarson on the outside, Tame on the inside. They approach the flag. Sarson, Tame, Sarson. Pick it by Leach. Oh, that's a close one.
Can't do it.
I think they'll be reverting to the photo on that one.
And then Murray Stewart was in third place for Manly. I saw him pop through just at the back end.
Well, the boys, I don't think they know themselves, will need to go upstairs to the third umpire, I would have thought. What happens in this situation, Leach? You can see the replay.
It's really hard here on the screen to work it out. I mean, in one shot it looks like Sarson's got it, but then if you look at the overhead shot now on the inside, Tame on the white ski, maybe just got his nose. Oh, I tell you, there's nothing in it.
That is a tough one to call. That is Tame in the black ski, Sarson on the white ski. Pretty tough to know who's got the result there. We are speaking with the judges at the moment, and it looks like Lachlan Tame has been declared the winner in front of Brendan Sarson, Murray Stewart, Greg Tobin, Smith and Golding, but it was Lachlan Tame by a fingernail, I reckon they call that one.
Nothing in it. Scott's done well. Norton, Squires, Giddos, White, Baker's in 12th spot for Trig Island. Rolls, Young, Nelson and Monaghan rounds out the field.
Let's go down to the beach with the winner.
Lachlan. A bit of a nervous wait there.
Yeah, very nervous, very.
You're lucky you got on that last wave.
Yeah, it was awesome. I don't know, the wave was there, Brendan was on it, and looked across, there's two of us, and it was on.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Ian.